In a result no one predicted, not pollsters, pundits, or politicians. Colombian voters in Sunday's plebiscite shocked the world by narrowly rejecting the peace accord designed to end Latin America's longest-running guerrilla war. The no vote topped the yes vote by 0.5 percentage points in a surprise outpouring of disgust over the agreement's many concessions to the Marxist rebel group known as the FARC. It was a stunning setback for President Juan Manuel Santos, who has dedicated his 6 years in office to disarming the Marxist rebel group known as the FARC. Just 1 week ago, Santos signed the historic peace agreement in Cartagena before an adoring crowd of dignitaries, all clad in white for the occasion, that included UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon and U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry. With polls predicting a comfortable victory for the yes vote, government officials had insisted there was no plan B should the plebiscite fail. Now, the entire peace process is in disarray. Will a bilateral ceasefire that was put in place 2 months ago hold? Will the FARC push ahead with plans to disarm its 6,000 fighters? And what will become of the UN mission that's already here in Colombia and has been tasked with verifying compliance with the peace accords? It's really a leap into the unknown, said Adam Isaacson, a Colombia expert at the Washington office on Latin America. For now both the Santos government and the FARC have pledged not to go back to war. In a somber statement Sunday night, Santos vowed to maintain the ceasefire and to salvage the peace agreement in some form, perhaps by renegotiating its most controversial points. He also pledged to meet today with his political opponents, led by former President Álvaro Uribe, who staged an upstart campaign to ambush the signature achievement of his presidency. "I will listen to those who said no and to those who said yes," Santos said. "Finding common ground and unity is more important now than ever." Uribe and other opponents of the peace deal claimed that it amounts to impunity for war criminals. Under the agreement, FARC leaders accused of massacres and kidnappings could avoid prison by confessing to their crimes before a special tribunal that was to be set up under a so-called transitional justice system. Government negotiators insist that such concessions were the only way to convince the FARC, which could have kept fighting for years, to lay down its weapons. The justice provisions were endorsed by the UN and the International Criminal Court. But over the years the FARC has become so enmeshed in drug trafficking, kidnapping schemes, extortion and other crimes that many Colombians want to see rebel leaders behind bars.